want to make a statement on the game?
Yeah, I thought Westminster, you got to give them a lot of credit. I thought they shot the ball really well. I thought they shared the ball really well in the first half. I thought their fans really showed up. I was not really surprised by that. I thought Dan Ritter had his whole crew here, and I knew he would light us up because he lit us up in practice every day. But, that's a good game for us heading into the holiday. We accomplished what we wanted to. We obviously wanted to play a lot of different guys, but we tried to set out some goals defensively. We want to try to hold them under 70, and then we wanted to do a much better job taking care of the basketball. You can see, at times we look really good, but at times I think our youth shows and our inexperience. But it's Thanksgiving, and we're thankful for the win, and certainly thankful for all the fans that showed up. The night before Thanksgiving, I thought the end zone was really, really packed, and those people were our walk-ups. And I thought our season ticket holders showed up, so it was a good night.
Coach, I like how you did the rotations real heavy in the first quarter. Was that a plan where you had four off or five on?
Yeah, we are top 20 in the country in minutes played from our bench. I think I got to do a better job with defining some of those roles. We're a team that's still trying to figure it out. But I think I'd be a fool if I didn't play a lot of guys. I think we got 10, 11 guys that can play. They can play our style. We've got to be more committed to our press. That's something that I think with experience we can get better at. But, we started those three freshmen tonight, Ola, Darius, and Jelani, and they got some good minutes. And I thought Garrett, coming off the bench, really responded. Garrett Covington, a young man that had started pretty much for a year in 6 games. He didn't sulk. He didn't pout. Same thing with Devin Morgan. What was really good, I was really, really happy for our bench guys. Justin Bovenkamp, Jeff, John Sally, all the best teams that I've been a part of, there's some unknowns that the fan doesn't usually see, and it's your student managers. We have the best managers I've ever seen. I would do anything for those kids. Those kids work their tails off. And then those guys on the end of the bench, I don't really call them walk-ons, because I was a walk-on myself, and I thought that was disrespectful. It was like they weren't part of the team. But some of those bench guys, they're going to be so successful in life, and you saw that tonight with the excitement of our starters. That speaks volumes for those kids. Jamie was a part of it. It was probably one of the roughest trips I've ever been a part of. I think we ended up 30 hours on a bus. Kids responded really well. The first game against Columbia, we go and win that game. By Sunday, I think we were all exhausted. I think we're still a little bit exhausted from that trip. But believe it or not, it brought us all closer together. We had no choice. We're trapped on a bus for almost 11 hours. There's nothing you can really do. You can't get off. It was a very unique trip. Then the next day we hold a team to 67 points on their home court, an Atlantic 10 team that's 5-1, and we only score 61 and we lose. And then we turn around, we play at noon the next day, and we score 91 and we lose by 10. So just a very chaotic trip, but I thought it was a really good trip. All the teams we've played have winning records right now. I think we can get better as this season progresses. I love our youth. I love our talent. At times, they're making me have gray hair. But it's a joy to go to work every day with this group because something new happens every day, and it's kind of an adventure. You're just constantly teaching.
You feel like the team found a little bit of identity tonight?
Yeah, that's something that we were talking about when you guys came 2 days ago. Dana asked that question. Our identity has to be defense. I was real simple in my scout tonight. I wrote the word defense on the board and talked about our huddles and talked about our leadership on the floor. I thought our huddles were really good during free throws. I thought when guys fell to the ground, they helped them up. Guys ran off the court. Believe it or not, we're so young. Some of these guys don't understand they got to run off the court and slap each guy's hand. So just the little things, the details you're trying to teach this group. You can't assume they know anything because you got to teach them. But yeah, tonight, I don't care who you play. Westminster can shoot the ball. Soroki lets those guys play. You know, they play a very free-flowing game, and we held them to 66. So that was really good, and that's got to be our identity is the defensive end.
Speaking of that, you get 23 turnovers, you score 27 points off it, and you have 29 fast break points. I asked Darius about that, about being the primary ball handler and pushing that, and how important was that for you to see?
Yeah, I think it starts with your point guard. I think it starts with him and Dev. But it really, the way we play, it starts with our four-man getting the ball out of bounds. We learned a valuable lesson against Florida International. That is one of the fastest running teams I've ever seen. In the league that I came from, we had 3 teams in the top 5 in the country in Division II, and all of us teams, we scored almost 100 a game every night. And so last Sunday at noon, Florida International, they got the ball out as fast as I've ever seen. So we wanted to learn from that. We want to be better than what we've been getting the ball out. Darius has done a much better job. Dev's done a much better job. Our wings were running. Our fives. I thought Alex Holcomb gave us great minutes tonight. Al's a kid that I think can be really good. I think you saw John Sally. He played just a little bit of minutes, but I got to find a way to get him on the court. He's 7 foot. He can run. He can block shots. He's a freshman. He's got a chance. Dinner-wise, just spending time. It's going to be an early dinner. I got 3 players coming over. We've got 2 international kids, in Noe and Ola, so they're coming over, and then Kendall Hampton's coming over. So very, very thankful for obviously my family. We got a lot of the coaches' families coming over, but it's nice to spend time with your players in a different setting. There's no basketball talk. We'll sit around, we'll watch football, watch basketball, and we need the rest. Quite honestly, I think we're all a little bit tired from New York. So I'm just excited to sit around, and then I'm going to go recruiting on Friday and Saturday, so I get 1 off day while the rest of them get 3. But I'll take it.